Hi, welcome back to Sophia's Art Supply Review. Today I would be reviewing a highly requested product, and this is the Brustro Artist Colored Pencil Set of 72 colors. I would also give you my opinion on the Brustro Artist Drawing Pad containing 24 sheets of 200 GSM paper designed to be used with charcoal, color pencils and gouache, which came in with the color pencils as a part of the combo set. So without any further delay, let's begin. In this video, I would be reviewing the overall packaging in terms of visual appeal, ease of carrying, etc. I would also be assessing the design and construct of individual pencils to check whether they're easy to grip and also whether the colors are easy to identify. I would also follow this up with a swatch test to gauge how well the colors in the box are spread across the color spectrum. And then of course, I would use them to do a sketch to determine if this box is worth purchasing. This set of Brustro Artist Colored Pencil of 72 comes in a sturdy metal box that has a dimension of 27.5 into 18.5 into 3.3 centimeters and weighs around 800 grams. Personally, I feel that the size and weight of this box doesn't exactly make it travel friendly. This is a quick comparison with the box of Prismacolor, which has 36 colors. Although the Prismacolor box is slightly taller, you can see that the Brustro box is way wider than two boxes of Prismacolor kept side by side. So it's just a thought that maybe Brustro can think about reworking their box design and making it sleeker and more travel friendly. Meanwhile, if you're an artist who prefers to use colored pencil for outdoor sketching, you may want to consider carrying this in a lightweight cotton or jute pencil case. The artwork and layout on the box is appealing, but the format is very similar to the box of watercolor pencils. So when you're purchasing it online, do keep in mind that the box of Parrot represents watercolor pencils and the toucan is what identifies the box of colored pencils. When you flip over the box, you will see the swatches of the colors within. A casual glance shows that they have a good variety across the spectrum of colors. However, I prefer not to blindly follow the swatch cards printed on any color boxes, as these may be slightly different from the actual colors, which is why I prefer to make my own swatch cards for reference. The MRP of this product is Rs 1998, but currently it's available at discounted price on Amazon. I have added the link in the description box below, and if you use the link to make a purchase, I will make a small commission with no additional cost to you. This just helps me to buy more products so I can continue to give you honest and unbiased reviews. The lid is attached to one side of the box in a flip open style, and like I mentioned in my video where I reviewed the Brustro watercolor pencils, I prefer removable lids since I feel that this style takes up too much space. Moving on to the pencils, I like the way they have arranged the colors to show the entire spectrum, which makes it so visually appealing. The box has 3 plastic trays which holds 24 pencils each. There are 2 large grooves on either side of the tray that allows you to pick them up and access the trays below. While these are enormously handy in moving the trays around, if I really had to choose between having these oversized grooves vis-a-vis a sleeker box, I would have definitely opted for the latter. The pencil design itself is quite exquisite. Each pencil is color dipped in the same color as the lead. There is a pretty silver double band on one side with the Brustro branding, color name, color number and the light fastness etched on the sides. Now I do believe that previously the color pencils didn't have their names on the pencils and there was a lot of discontent among the users regarding this. But Brustro did take the feedback and make necessary changes, which I believe shows that this brand cares about its consumers. I also really like the fact that they have used large fonts for color names, making them easy to read, although these forward slashes seems rather excessive and unnecessary. So now that we have seen the design and packaging, let's move on to the main component of the pencil, and that is the lead. Now according to the literature provided on the box, the lead is 4 mm thick, is wax based, highly pigmented, break resistant and with excellent light fastness. I just can't wait to put pencil to paper and test it out. For the swatch test, I would be using the Brustro Artist drawing pad. This 200 GSM paper feels thick to touch and the surface has a mildly grained texture. It would be interesting to see how it responds to the use of color pencils. The Brustro set of 72 has many interesting colors, but like most large boxes, this too has many colors which look way too similar. For instance, the ivory and sapphire looks identical on this paper. Here there are some warm and cool shades of yellow, but at the first glance you can barely discern one from the other. The coral and the beige here also look alike. But then starting from the shades of purple, spanning across the blues and the green and right until the browns, I found the variation is quite good, with the exception of the teal and aqua green here that look very similar. Then again you have few cool and warm dark browns here which look homogeneous, post which then you have a very good range of greys and black. Now just a quick note on the paper. Like I had mentioned earlier, the Brustro drawing paper doesn't have a smooth finish but it's slightly textured. So even if you push the pencil hard, it would still leave some white patches showing through. So now before using these color pencils to make a sketch, I'm going to do a sample test to check out how well the colors blend together. I'm also going to test using a blending pencil and turpentine to check how well the paper holds up to these techniques. Here I'm blending two colors with a simple mixing technique wherein I'm applying two colors in the mixing area with medium pressure of pencils. The colors are mixing well, but there is still a lot of white showing through. Now I'm going to use the same technique of mixing to begin with, but after which I'm going to use a blending pencil to push the color pigments into the groove of the paper so that minimal white shows up. In the third method, I'm again going to begin with the same way by mixing two colors by applying medium pressure of the pencil. Now I'm going to take some odorless turpentine on a brush and use this to blend the colors. You will notice some patches when you use this method, but since turpentine is highly volatile or fast evaporating, these marks would soon disappear, leaving no traces on paper. Here I am doing a quick comparison with the Prismacolor Premium Color Pencils. The Prismacolors are definitely softer and easier to use. The pigment content is also richer and visibly more vibrant. Now moving on to do a quick sketch. The Brustro color pencil set gives a wide range of colors to render absolutely any theme that you prefer. Although the lead is not as soft as the Prismacolor set, they're easy to use and mix. The Brustro drawing paper on the other hand is way too textured for me, and I'm finding it difficult to get to the finer details on my sketch due to the bumpy surface. As a conclusion, I think the Brustro set of 72 colored pencil is a good intermediate between a basic beginner set and a more expensive professional set like Prismacolor. So basically this is a set I would recommend if you've already been using color pencils and know that you enjoy the medium, but yet you're not committed to invest in something that would burn your pocket. The Brustro set gives you a wide selection of colors that are not only of great quality but are also fun to use. If you enjoyed this video, do click the like button and do subscribe to my channel to watch an art supply review every Wednesday.